next time.
Hello, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here at the Donbass Arena in Donetsk. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It is Shakhtar Donetsk facing Barcelona.
Yeah, Derek, thanks. You can't really go on and win tournaments unless you're consistent in the group stages. Very important you don't drop points. Looking forward to this one.
This is the lineup for the home team. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Matvienko. Malishev on the ball. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. An alert intervention, flag up, tight offside. And the spotlight certainly on Ousmane Dembele, who can change any game with one kick of the ball. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one thing, the big P, what we all hate as defenders, pace. Soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
Miranda. And plenty of room in the wide area. A deft clearance. And over comes the corner. That's very decisive goalkeeping. And a throw-in forthcoming. Providing the cross, Coutinho. And you need your defender to take charge. Miranda. Miranda. Messi in the vicinity. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Manai. And that's destined to run all the way through to the keeper. Fernando. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And simple for the keeper. And snuffing out the danger. Fernando. Chance to cross. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And Barcelona showing good width here. Oh, a vital interception. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Possession lost. The Blaugrana have given the ball away. Maicon. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. He might be able to make it through. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. An example of how to press. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And he's broken free. Can't miss, surely. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And how strong was he here? Incredible to hold up the defenders and get his shot away. Lovely goal.
1-0 then. And he read it well. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Manai. An attack full of promise. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Really getting stuck in.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
It is to be a throw-in. Substitution time it is here. And space for the cross. It has to be. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and all he has to do is get anything on it for a simple goal in the end.
Well, a second goal for them here. They've won back possession. Did well to win the ball back. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Not messing around with that clearance. Looks promising, this. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Lee.
I bet they can't believe the look, Derek, getting in for that feat. He's a proper all-rounder.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Opportunity here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
So back with the action, and I don't think it's overstating things to say that Barcelona appear to be out of sight. So 20 minutes to go. Fernando. It's with Maicon. Here's Fernando. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Alaves.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Fernando losing possession. Tete. It's with Maicon. And in the perfect position to read it. For attacking possibilities. Can they take advantage? And fail to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Barcelona have given us away. Ferran Torres. Really good interception. Maicon. And 5 minutes to go. There's a slide rule pass. Maicon. Tete. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. A deft clearance. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a victory for Barcelona.
Well, when you're assessing a game afterwards, there's little boxes to be ticked, and they tick nearly all of them tonight. The defence, the goalkeeper, the midfield, the forwards look sharp. Really, really easy victory for them tonight. Clinical in front of goal. The manager, the coaches, the players and the fans are all happy tonight.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick.
Hi there, have you got a minute for a question?
Hello, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to Catalonia. Welcome to Barcelona. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Barcelona facing Alaves.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Well, Barcelona boasting statistically the best attack in the league. It's always difficult trying to stop them, Lee.
Well, Derek, they literally score for fun, this lot. Clinical. But it's all about the service for me. And they're top draw when it comes to the supply line.
This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Here's the Alaves starting lineup. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
Frankie de Jong. Ricky Puig. De Jong. Dest. Griezmann. The ball with Junior Firpo here. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And given away. Griezmann. Retaining possession proving difficult. Emmanuel Dennis. Space on the flank. Crossing possibilities. But defensive efficiency there. De Jong. Dest. Plenty of options. And whipped into the box. It comes to nothing in the end. Something to worry about here. This looks promising. Cleared away. Carlos Isaac. Garcia. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. An example of how to press. Barcelona have given us away. Danger averted. Ricky Puig. Space and chance here. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and from there, the soft cushion volley is an absolute dream. I love this goal.
Underway again with Barcelona in the lead.
Desde Objetos Perdidos nos dicen
Emmanuel
que
Dennis.
una gorra negra con puntitos amarillos.
Throw-ins given.
Repetimos, una gorra negra con puntitos amarillos.
Not a particularly strong challenge. Great strong tackle. Throw-in forthcoming. Can he play it in? However, up a dead end. And good pressure high up the pitch. Good defending to prevent the chance. And now the delivery. But the keeper takes command of the situation. Shot attempted. And putting his body on the line.
Barca really haven't seen too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
De Jong, Ricky Puig, Fati. The ball with Junior Firpo here. Will he find the net? What a vital intervention. A move of promise on the flank. Looking for the angle. Crossing opportunity. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. You can sense the threat. It might be a chance here. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender, and that's not an easy technique to pull off, I can tell you that. So easy when dinking a ball to catch your studs and fall flat on your face. Believe me, I've done it.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And they have possession again. Well, a real opening now. Oh, it's mischievous. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, Derek, he sees the position of the goalkeeper, and that's what makes his mind up for him. Beautiful chip.
So the ball rolling again. Can Barca bite back here? Pedri. The ball with Junior Firpo here. They've lost it. Carlos Isaac. Garcia. Morishima. A very good tackle. Well, we always like a good transfer rumour, and this actually appears to be more than a rumour. Lee, what's your take? He's in behind. Chance maybe. Griezmann. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, that is a big save, and that's what you pay top dollar for, your goalkeeper.
Substitution time it is here. He's driven in the corner. Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he missed, wow.
Ferran Torres. He has time to play it over. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating. Well, punched clear. De Jong. A glorious chance. And putting his body on the line. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Atletico.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, for me, Barcelona have not been at their best tonight, but they're still in this game, make no mistake about that. We used to say on the pitch, if we were losing near the end of the game, we're bound to get one more chance. Let's see if they do.
This could square the game, but no! Thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, he's the last line of defence for a reason. The back four looking back, and he saved them.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Araujo. Pedri.
Well, the clock isn't their friend right now, but these Barca fans are certainly not giving up. Just listen to the noise in here.
Well, making high pressing work for them here. Well, possibilities inside the box. Can't miss, surely. They'll be disappointed with that offside decision, but it was correct.
Oh, he's so close, right at the end of the game, but I think he got that one spot on, the linesman.
And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Well, it's a matter of remaining calm amid the pressure. Ruben Duarte. And so the referee's whistle for full time. Barcelona have lost. And Lee, I wonder what you made of this.
Well, everybody connected to the club will be disappointed with today's game. Not only because of the defeat, but the manner of that defeat. That's what hurts. Way below the standards they set themselves, Derek.
Le agradecemos su atención, así como que haya aceptado contestar. Muchas gracias por las respuestas.
Las preguntas darán comienzo enseguida. Gracias por esperar. Y con esto concluye la rueda de prensa. Gracias por venir.
Counting down to kick-off here at the Metropolitano in Madrid. And this should be a game that carries considerable resonance. Atletico Madrid at home to Barcelona. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live right here on EA TV. Well, it's a venue that really is a delight to visit here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. We're at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Atletico Madrid facing Barcelona.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I always get a buzz from being here. The players will feel the same, I'm sure. Fast start, always a good idea to impose yourself on the game straight from the off.
He is a true magician with the ball at his feet, Joao Felix. Lee, what do you think we might see from him in this match?
Well, he's added goals to his wizardry. Will he get another goal today, a brace in his last match?
So let's have a look at the table, and the chances there for the visitors to go top if they can win.
Well, yeah, they've looked good as the season's progressed. Still early on, though, but I'm sure they're not getting too carried away about their title aspirations. Just focusing one game at a time, Derek.
And this is the starting lineup for Atletico. Well, there's no great mystery, is there? We know normally how they're going to play, and it's all about applying as much pressure as possible. Lee, can we anticipate seeing more of the same today?
Yeah, absolutely, Derek. If you're really good at something, then why not? They're very good at this. All the team members have bought into this style of play. One player slacks off and it all falls apart, though.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield. The back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Daka. Good strength to keep the ball. Goretzka. And Atletico get the advantage from the referee. Committed challenge. And in the perfect position to read it. Can he play it in? And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves. In that last, in with a chance. Can he finish? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, Derek, that tells you all you need to know about this group of players. Great team spirit, fantastic stuff. Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal. Well, I think the coach can feel the game slipping away here. He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Leon Goretzka. Daka. Mateo Kovacic. Griezmann. Excellent vision. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Corner kick played in. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Griezmann. Fati. And back with Griezmann. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. Klostermann. Goretzka. Joao Felix. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And a throw-in it's going to be. Goretzka. White. Mateo Kovacic. Ben White. Joao Felix. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. An effective challenge. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Dembele.
Well, as you can see, Barca haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Barella. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Daka. Can they get in behind them? Can he get them level? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, Barcelona will be happy if it stays like this. There's still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important that the players stay concentrated.
Joao Felix. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. On the ball, Joao Felix. Plenty of options. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Thumped clear. The first half here comes to an end. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad.
And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. Throw-ins given. And let's go to Alan McInally now, because a goal has been scored in the Sevilla match. Alan?
It's a second goal for Sevilla. It's been scored by Suso. There was no stopping his swerving, dipping shot from 25 yards. Great hit. 46 minutes played. 2-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Goretzka. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Atletico versus Celta Vigo.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Pedri. Strong but fair tackle. A goal has been scored in the Valencia game. Alan McInally with details.
It's a goal for Valencia. 57 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And there! Well, it might still work out for them. Not an especially strong challenge.
Well, pressure normally leads to goals. Atletico are desperate for one.
And there! Still possibilities. They do like to press whenever they can. Good tackle. Goretzka. And a timely intervention. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. They need to get bodies back. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end.
Well, as the stats show you, Atletico enjoying the bulk of possession here. But after that, it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control. You've got to take responsibility. To yourself, make something happen in this game.
Dembele, and news of a goal coming through from the match being played at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. 73 minutes played. 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Barcelona, and they'll be taking on Tenerife.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
They might be able to get in now. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
Sergio Roberto. Now Griezmann. And that's an important intervention. And still pressing for a goal here. Goretzka. Danger here as he runs at them. Might be dangerous. Can't miss, surely. Super save it was as they... hang on to their lead.
Well, that could be the game right there, Derek.
And a change to the scoreline at the Mestalla. A goal there. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Getafe. 3 minutes remain. 1-1.
Cheers again, Alan. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross and he gets up well and it's just wide.
And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Sergio Roberto read it well. And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. Lee, your thoughts?
Just nudging ahead when they did has won it for him in the end. Really tight affair that was.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance tonight, Lee.
He's always a man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him in that vital moment when he grabbed that goal.
In with a chance.
Gracias por su atención y por tomarse su tiempo en contestar estas preguntas.
Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Barcelona, and they face Tenerife.
Yeah, thanks, Derek, as always. Pleasure to be here. I have to say, the atmosphere is fantastic in here, and I'm anticipating a really good game today. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. A standard 4-4-2, a formation you know well from your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, I like this formation, Derek. It's very, very important that when they haven't got the ball, they all stick together. Very solid look about it. When they don't have the ball, very important that they stay close together in midfield. The back four will link across the width of the pitch, but they've got to help the forwards. The two up front need width.
Rafinha. Determined defending. Really good interception. And that's an important intervention. Oh, he's through here. It's opened up for him. And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Well, if you're looking for a side performing much better than most of us anticipated they would, look no further than Celta Vigo, Lee.
Yeah, fantastic start. They've got to build on that start now. All of a sudden in the Champions League spot, can they keep it going? A long way to go, but the confidence they built up over this first part of the season, that could carry them through towards the end and have a really good finish.
Now potential danger, and a goal! That is a very bright start, perfect way to open.
Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Miranda. Abe. This looks promising. He's got to score! Oh, they really should have a two-goal cushion.
Wow, you can't believe it, Derek. What a wonderful opportunity. You just wonder if they're going to live to regret that.
a lovely ball. Is it going to be? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Derek, it's like the manager scored. He's one of the players all of a sudden. Great stuff. Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
It's going their way, 2-0. Enzo Crivelli. Crivelli. Getting forward. And with that, the attack fizzles out. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Can he put it away? Ball is loose.
Barca really haven't seen too much of the ball, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering.
And throwing himself at the ball. And he's fired over the corner. Well cleared away. This is looking threatening. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. A chance to whip it in. Attending to his defensive chores. And over comes the corner. Well, did his job defensively. Munoz. Alex Munoz. Good movement. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, now in a dangerous position. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here's the replay, and boy, what a spot kick this is. Just look where it ends up. Top bin. No one's saving that.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Bermejo.
Crivelli. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? This could level it. Well, the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Catalonia. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's played pretty well, to be fair. He looks confident and assured on the ball, but you do feel he's going to need a help.
Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. And he read it well. Promising move from Barcelona. Clears it away. Well, Barcelona pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. He's driven in the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Ball is loose. Artur. Another pass over hit. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Tenerife facing Sevilla.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Able to deal with the threat. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger.
The visitors have totally controlled possession, but they have to create more, they have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
Ferran Torres. It's a perfect challenge. Under real pressure defense. Will they pay the price? Chabot.
Jorge Aldea.
Leva with it.
Jorge Aldea.
Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth.
Seguridad.
Looking for the angle. Firing it towards goal. Good defending to prevent the chance. Space and time for the cross. Pulls it back. And still danger here. Targets available, cross comes in. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. And breaking at pace with menace. He's in here. It's there for him. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Well, not very clever defending. Delivered into the area. Here. Just 10 minutes to go. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. And they're making a change. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
All the Barcelona players will be looking up at the clock, that's for sure. Time is...
This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, just look at this. Just look at the strength. Just look at the determination. Fending players off. And a brilliant finish too.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. This looks threatening. Great opportunity. And the cross is very much on. Veering in field here. And the attack fades out. And the final whistle is sounded. The end of the game here. A win for Barcelona. And Lee, their fans are going to be happy about that.
Well, there's no doubt about the winner in the end, and fully deserved for me. The fans can go home happy today, Derek.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Potential danger. Oh, a lovely ball. Is it going to be?
Tengo varias preguntas que hacerle, pero antes me gustaría darle las gracias por su tiempo. Muchas gracias por las respuestas.